Checking out the demo for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Okay, we're going to make a new profile. First 12 sectors. Stardate 48315.6, Catherine Janeway. A new ship, a new crew, a new mission. Today we embark on a mission to locate the Maquis vessel that has disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My security chief, Tuvok, is undercover aboard that ship. I have received communications from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he is safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare and relaunch. The crew too simple. Speaking of which, our final 2 crew members just arrived. Vincent Harry Kim and Tom Paris. It seems I have a few introductions to make. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Vincent Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I can live up to your expectations. Vincent Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis, wow, I heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison. Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Into the Badlands. Badlands are treacherous regions of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen. Subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any ideas where our former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Incoming. Colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager. Its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Helm evasive maneuvers. No effect. Wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparkling consoles, and injured crewmen's paint grim picture what just happened. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline and we're receiving casualties. Reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I have got injured. Crew on the bridge. Doctor, damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp car's gone to gray mode. We're in reserves barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. Stellar sensors are offline. Stellar topography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar topography. Back on now. Okay, welcome to the tutorial. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry's trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. What is that thing? Where are we? Our sensors are working. We just jumped 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. A Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Scan the points of interest. Now we can get deuterium. Navigate your ship to location. Okay, that's what we needed. Let's see what these are. Sensor detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas. Deploy collector probes, receiver through less efficient. Where's the maneuver? Let's try that one. Captain, we cannot deactivate gray mode. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Our energy levels are returning to normal. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one aboard, Captain. What about the Ray? Several life forms aboard, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? Not sure. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us the uranium deposits. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. Okay. Guess we need these. This might need more. And 1,000. That's 4, both 4. We now have all that we need. Engineer is standing by to repair the transporter. Transporters are back online. Mr. Paris, set a course for the Ray. It's time we got some answers. I'm gonna grab this first. That's Kim and Mr. Paris. Get ready for your first away mission. Decide on an approach, select a hero, and complete the challenge. Captain, we seem to be materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Look for any footprints or special noises. Scan for life signs, and strange energy signatures. 26. Harry and Tom use their tricorder to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn, find a farm with people working in the fields. An old man sits on the porch. Nearby farmhorse drumming a banjo. After a challenge, they become fatigued, don't they? I guess so. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? And what's going on? Try to read his body language. Argue with Bex. Harry and Tom discreetly observed the old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put a finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. You can select more than one hero. Certain skills came in together. Okay. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder's readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially the back wall. Let's try to break the wall. Break the illusion of the wall. Yeah, you only got 19. Harry and Tom tried to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air, but before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. The back wall dissolving the show of bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including the tattooed man and half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Sometimes you have to make a decision. That's how the story proceeds. These people must be missing Maquis. They're being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. So we can wake up the pilot. Oh, pilot, wake up the tattooed men. Or quick-witted, wake up the half-Klingon woman. Oh. Your choice has consequences. Okay. Harry sprints toward the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him. A look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room, and everything goes blank. Mission complete. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously waits the return of her awake team when Harry can unexpectedly materialize behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there, right, Tom? Seemed like he's still on the array. I hope you have a hidden piloting talent because you were short. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of your own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Face to face. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We are armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it done the other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Talk. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay. And we can't get him back that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever is jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and engineering office to mobilize additional forces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality. First to gain access to the engineering office. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course it's a mess. We'll just have to fix it before we can use it. Repairs in progress. To completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Let's see, can we do this? That's okay. Remote workers, okay. And we'll go here. It's 200. 8 cycles. Cycles. Let's see, I guess. Engineering office repaired. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work teams to carry out two tasks simultaneously. Okay. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 as the mess hall to share crew food supply. Maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section. Okay. Got morale. Switch on. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access the mess hall is now possible. However, it sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations. Repairs in progress. To completion, we should address crew accommodations. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Okay. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Okay, mess hall restored. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should now switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. Every cycle your crew consumes rations. Emergency rations. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew captain. Take 6 cycles. 1 cycle. Thanks for watching.